Hey, good morning. It's Shannon Paul Realty Group and All Stars Realty. It is March 26, 2020. And this video is don't let those headlines scare you. Headlines are out there to make you turn, to make you look. And if you're like me, you're watching the headlines every day and you go into a major panic when you read it. But let's dig in and see what's really happening. Two major headlines announced. Number one is that the Goldman Sachs forecast the largest drop in GDP in almost 100 years. Sounds like Armageddon. Sounds like the world is collapsing. But let's dig into it. They're predicting, let's understand the full essence, that we're going to have a tough first half of the year, clearly. But the economy should bounce back nicely in the second half, and the GDP should be up 12% in the third quarter and another 10% in the fourth quarter. So those are all good signs, right? We're shutting things down and we're going to bring things back up as soon as this virus is gone. John Byrne Consulting, who's involved with pandemics, the economy, and home values, here's what he said. Historical analysis showed us that pandemics are usually V-shaped. We have sharp recessions that recover quickly enough to provide little damage to home prices. And very cutting-edge search engine analysis by our information management team showed the current slowdown is playing out similarly thus far. That's good. That's great news. Okay, so it's not Armageddon. We should recover quickly, and we're seeing the sharp curve that should be typical of pandemics in the past. All right, number two piece of news that caught a lot of eyes, and it's about unemployment. The Fed president predicts 30% unemployment. I mean, that's enough to make me feel nervous, and probably you feel nervous. But let's dig into it a little bit. James Bullard, the president of the Fed Reserve, he actually didn't say that it's going to reach 30%. He said it could reach 30%. Okay? And then let's look at what else that they said, same as Bloomberg News interview. This is a planned, organized, partial shutdown of the U.S. economy in the second quarter. The overall goal is to keep all the households, businesses whole with government support. That's good. He also said that he would see the third quarter as a transitional quarter, with the fourth quarter and the first quarter of next year quite robust as Americans make up for lost spending. Those quarters might be boom quarters. It's pretty amazing. So there's a lot of information and there's a lot of misinformation out there. If you want to see or want to hear the cutting edge news, don't just read the headlines. Of course, we all know that. Make sure you also read deeper in and find out what's really happening. If you want me to translate it for you, I'm happy to translate it for you. I'm going to keep putting out these videos so we know the real news, not the fake news and the misinformation news. If you have any questions about the real estate market or how it's affecting your household or your own personal economy, let me know. I'm here to help. And as always, number one thing, stay safe. Stay healthy, have lots of fun during this time with your family, as much fun as you can while you're feeling that anxiety, but try and pull some of those positives forward instead of all the negative news that's out there. Again, I love you. I can't wait for this to be over. We'll all get through this together. Take care.